Other asks question, that other answers. Other asks question. Everybody talk question and answers, question and answers. We always like to talk and hear about others. We like to hear about others, not ourselves. Others, what is he doing? What is his daughter doing? What Modi is doing? We all talk about others, but we hardly talk about ourselves. Who am I really? Why am I suffering here? So, talking about others. So Krishna says, Machita Matkata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam. Bodhayanta means they enjoy the sport. They enjoy. How? Talking about me, about Krishna. Without association, you cannot prosper. This is not the devotees, the devotional service, you cannot perform alone. You need the company of people, like-minded devotees. You cannot do it alone. This is not meditation. In meditation, you are alone. I sit here, chant pranayam, asana pranayam, meditate, that's all right. But when you are difficult, you have no one, just like Vishwamitra Muni. You know Vishwamitra Muni? Vishwamitra Muni was in great meditation. For 60,000 years, he sat in one place. But he fell down. Why? Because he had no association. He fell down. When Menaka came, Menaka, the heavenly girls, dancers, one of the prominent dancers in the assembly of Indradev. Indradev saw this person is a great yogi. He's performing such meditation. Maybe he wants my place. Indra was afraid, so he sent a very beautiful and very experienced in bringing us down, a good heavenly girl. Go. Bring her under control. So Menaka came. At first, Menaka was not willing to come. Why? Because she knew that Vishwamitra Muni is a very powerful rishi. If somehow or other he could find my intention and try to disturb him, she will curse me and I will burn to ashes. Menaka requested Indra, Maharaj, I will go, but under one condition. I'm not going alone. I know how powerful he is. Then I want you to send the Vayu Devata with me. Vayu Devata with me. And what he will do? Why do you need him? Why do you need him? Like Vayu Devata will blow the wind will blow, so my sari will blow away. So that's it. Vishwamitra will never know that my intention is to disturb him. Maybe he would think that the wind maybe took away her clothes, so this was not her fault. But she did it intentionally. Vishwamitra Muni saw her, she was very beautiful, completely nude. But he could not control his mind. Because why? Because he had no association. In Kali Yuga, we are not very great mendicant or as powerful as Vishwamitra. Still, we are more powerful because we have association. If somebody is thinking, okay, I have my mala, my gita, I have initiated, so I can stay home. No. Natathari Yagavan Rajan Puyeta Tapalibhi Jatha Krishna Arpita Prana Tat Purusha Nishevaya. 6th canto of Bhagavatam, Sripad Goswami said, Natathari Yagavan Rajan Puyeta Tapalibhi. We have sinful reactions accumulated from millions of births. We cannot eradicate it. You cannot clean it up by simply staying away, reading Bhagavad Gita, chanting alone. We need loads of mercy, especially in this age of Kali. People are very short-lived. Our lifespan is very short. Nobody knows when one is going to die. Lifespan is very short. Mind is always disturbed. They do upadrava everywhere, in how, in family, in society, everywhere upadrava. So in this situation, there is no hope of spiritual advancement. We cannot perform this religious principle on our own. We need a devotee association, especially powerful devotees. Nadathai Agavan Rajan. Hey Rajan, hey Parikshit, Agavan. Those are very prone to sinful activities, like ourselves. Immediately we get chance to immediately fall down. In the association, it protects us. No, devotees. No, this is just like every day we have class, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad class listening. Maybe we will listen from the audios or YouTube or something. At least we are reminded every single day. We are reminded every single day. And when you start to perform some action, mind promises, okay, do this time only do this time, do this time. Maybe next time you'll try to control me. You know, this is Gurudev said like this. Prabhu said like this. I can't do this. What protects us in the age of Kali? Association, the hearing, listening from a spiritual advanced soul. Nadathai Yagavan Rajan Vita Tapadi Tapasya, like Vishwamitra Rishi. We cannot perform tapasya like that. Tapasya, especially the meditation, the austerity, cannot protect us in this age of hypocrisy and degradation. This age of Kali cannot protect us. Tapadevi, tapahadana, contributing for a great cause, give some money, that what good. Charity, giving charity, and also Tirtha Yatra, going for a yatra, and also there are many ways of spiritual advancement, many methods. But in Bhagavad, in the Kali Yuga, to chant and listen Bhagavatam and the association of devotee is very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. I hope you understand what I'm talking. English is not that much good. So glad to be with Prabhu. So, ये हुआ ये कलियुग में कुछ नहीं कर सकता, कुछ नहीं कर सकता. मंदा सुमंद मतयो मंद भाग्य जपत्रदा. Manda means what? Bad. Amanda, another meaning is slow. Dead is slow. Ashwa manda gati mein jata hai. Manda gati means slow. We are very slow in spiritual activities, very slow. Yeah. But in case of sense gratification, we put everything, money, time, everything. But for spiritual activities, we are very slow. In such a day and age, it's hard to have spiritual progress. We need some pushing from spiritual master, great advanced soul. Those who are really testing the spirituality, just testing Krishna consciousness, they should be our guide. Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Upatradaha. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? I should ask this question. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Prakasananda Saraswati in Varanasi. You know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the mother dear. Prakasananda Saraswati said, Sannyasi Miyakar Narpan, Bhavuka Sava Sannyaya Karasan Kirtan. Mahaprabhu's movement, what the Mahaprabhu's movement? Please, anyone can say, what's the Mahaprabhu's movement? Give the Mahaprabhu's movement. Sankirtan, nothing else. Even not chanting, Sankirtan. Chanting is different, secondary, but Sankirtan is most important. Why? In chanting there are aparats, 10 aparats, 10 offenses, disobedience, orders of spiritual master, so many things. But in Sankirtan, you dance, you think anything, you dance, laugh, whatever you say. There is no offense. That's why Mahaprabhu said the people in the Kali are so degraded, they cannot chant. In this way, Prakasana Saraswati asked, Sannyasi Niyakar Narpanagaya. He was a sannyasi. Sannyasi has a dignity in society. He should sit alone, meditate, have a great, what's called?
Great position.
Yeah?
In a great position.
Yeah, great position, nice. Thank you.
great position. People should respect him and he should study Vedas. He's a great respect in society. But what kind of sannyasi you are? Chanting, dancing with a bunch of fools and those who have no knowledge about scriptures, like the devotees that chant and dance, they say, especially the Mayavadi Sampradaya sannyasi, they consider devotees as fools. Because they don't care, because they don't know shastras, anything else. And then they're very much expert in meditation. And they know good Sanskrit. So in this way, Mahaprabhu's Prabhu Saraswati said, Sannyasimiyanka Narta Naya Bhavukasala Sangalaya Karasam Kirtana Prabhavi Dekhiya Tumi Sakyat Narayana. You look like Narayana. Mahaprabhu himself is Narayana. You look like Narayana, so beautiful. Ajam Lampita Guru Kanata Padadu Sankirtana Kapidaru Kamala. Long hands, reaches up to the knee, nice hair. Mahaprabhu is himself Krishna. So you look like Narayana. Prabhavi Dekhiya Tumi Sakyat Narayana. H.G.Nāmāchārya Karaka nahi the ki karan. So why are you doing these lowly activities? Chanting and dancing. What is the meaning of this? What nonsense is this? Mahaprabhu then answered. Prabhu kare sunas sivada yahara karana guru mare murkha dekhi karela sasa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, when I took initiation from my spiritual master, I asked my spiritual master, should I study Veda? My spiritual master said, you are a fool. You cannot study Veda. Guru mare murkha dekhi karela sasa. Murkha tumi tumhara nahi Vedanta adhikar. You have no right to study Vedanta. Go chant Hare Krishna. Because you are a fool. Mahaprabhu, the 10th person of Prabhupada said, every single person in the world is a fool in this country. Fool. We look like very gentleman, very learned, very great scholar, but we don't know who we are. The basic understanding of the spiritual understand what? You know? In the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, you are not this body, you are spirit soul. That's the basic and fundamental understanding of the spiritual knowledge. We don't know that. That means everybody is a fool in this world. Guru mare murkha dekhi karila sasan, murkha to bhi tumhara nahi Vedanta adhikar. Krishna nama japasada ei mantrasana. Just chant Hare Krishna. That's what Srila Prabhupada gave us. Alright, we have some material knowledge. We have MA, PhD, so many things. So people study Bhagavad Gita, study some slokas, please, that's all. But in essence, we are like fools because we don't know ourselves. I say, I'm from Odisha, I'm this, I'm my qualification this, my father was this. This are all bodily designations. Everybody is in the bodily concept of life. You understand what I'm talking about, right? So, we need association. Nakathai Bhagavan Rajan Puyet Tapavadi Jatha Krishna Prana Tat Purusha Visevaya. But how can a simple person be cleared of this sin and become perfect? You know, we are in the Kali Yuga. I was talking the same thing today in some temple. What is that temple? Yes. We are in a very terrible place now. The time is not right, the place is not right. Wrong time, wrong place. We are in the Kali Yuga, wrong time. We are in the place of Maya, that's wrong place. And we are trying to practice devotional service, therefore in every step of the way, we face hurdles and obstacles in devotional service. So it's very hard to practice devotional service. Karama gyana kichu nahi moro sadhana bhajana nahi. Tumi kripamaya amita pamara hetu ki kripa chahe. You know who wrote this song? Bhaktivinoda. Karama gyana kichu nahi moro sadhana bhajana. I'm just explaining why we need the association of the powerful Vaishnavas. We cannot survive ourselves. Karama gyana kichu nahi mora. I don't have good karmas. You know, karma yoga, have you read karma yoga in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd, 4th, 5th chapter? Very difficult to pass. Yogastha guru karmani sangam tyakva dhananjaya. Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samattam yoga uchyate. You know what that means? Will be flat. Very difficult to perform good karmas. Yogastha guru karmani. Yoga. Yoga means what? Whether I get bad results or good results, success or no success, failure, I should be calm and quiet and be totally aloof from the results. This kind of calm can come from your studying. If you fail in the exam, you will be happy. The same, you can maintain the same mentality. No. You are doing a business, everything failed. Can you be happy? No. When we get something, we get prestige, we get money, we get success, immediately we get excited. We don't get morals. That means we cannot maintain that consciousness in every situation. But Krishna said that is yoga. To stay steady in every situation. When you chastise me, I'll be happy. When you praise me, I'll be happy. Is that possible? No. Therefore, it's impossible a person, especially in this stage of God. Yogastha Gurukaramani Sangam Tat Padanantaya. Siddhya Siddhyo Samabhutta Samattam Yoga Uchyate. They maintain this equilibrium. The same consciousness in every situation is yoga. But we cannot maintain that consciousness. It's too tough for us. Therefore, we are given this bhakti yoga. Karma yoga is impossible. Impossible. For karma yoga, you have to control the senses first. And jnana yoga, forget it. You know what jnana yoga is? Have you any idea? Anyone can say what jnana yoga is? Now, studying the scripture is not jnana. You should know it. I'm studying scripture and so many slokas memorized, I can keep pravachan. That's not jnana. It should be that whatever is written in the sloka, that should be reflected, manifested in your behavior. I can give an example, small example. There is Rasgulla here. Rasgulla here. There is a snake here. When you see the snake, how do you behave? How do you behave? You get afraid of it. Immediately every expression becomes everywhere. My eyes, my body language, my sound, everything changes. That means you understand the thing very well. But you will leave the same snake beside a small child. It doesn't react because it doesn't know what it is. Jnana means your behavior changes. Unless your behavior changes, learning does not take place. We memorize so many slokas. You are physics student, somebody is CS student, somebody. But that doesn't affect our life. My life doesn't change. That means that's not really jnana. Jnana means your behavior, activities, everything should be completely transformed. That's called jnana. Just like when you see a snake, immediately we startle, we shout. That means you understand the thing very well. Similarly, jnana is Bhagavad Gita 6 canto. What is jnana? You should understand. Tapasa brahmacharya samena cha damena cha tyagena satya sauchapyam jane jamena niyamena cha. Unless you practice austerity, no knowledge can be beneficial to you. We know so many good advices, instructions in scriptures, in moral stories, so many we all know. But hardly a single of them stays in our hands, and it's not beneficial. Why? It's not that I am giving proposal, I am no better than you. No. Everybody knows it's not good, it's bad, this is religion, it's irreligion, it's justice, it's injustice. Everybody knows the difference. But why hardly anybody practice it? Why anybody cannot? Hardly anybody can, take it have any utility in them, in village or on behavior. Cannot express through his behavior. Why? It's because our heart is not clean. We know stealing is not good. We know talking lie is not good. We know, but we do it. Why we cannot practice? We know this, but we cannot practice it. We cannot do it. Why? Because our heart is full of dirt. We cannot have a single good quality stage in our heart. So jnana is impossible, especially in this stage of body. In this subject, it's impossible. Because we look at gentlemen. How are you? Everything fine. So it's impossible. We cannot do this. We look like gentlemen, but actually, if you ask yourself honestly, am I really gentleman? Am I really honest? No. So, since we have this kind of trouble, so many insufficiencies and deficiencies, we have only Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga means we don't need any of the qualifications. Just surrender. Krishna will take care of everything. Guru will take care of everything. Association, the Vaishnava association will take care of everything. Karma jnana kichu nahi mora sadhana bhajana nahi. Only association of devotee can save us. Already we are fools. Fools, no knowledge, nothing. We're so much attached to the family life, money, children. Why? It's natural. So hardly any chance to realize that you are a spirit soul. The first fundamental things in the spiritual life we don't know. Yes, we can say, I can keep pravachan, you can say, you know, we are not this one, you are spirit soul. Every page of this Bhagavad Gita we read it, but hardly we can behave like that. One day, I'll give you a small story about it. One day there was a sadhu. What do you mean by sadhu? Sadhu means who has no other business but always engaged in devotional service of Lord. That's called sadhu, nothing else. There was a sadhu. And the sadhu's cottage was in the kingdom. The king is a very atheist, good, very big atheist. Nastika. You understand Nastik, atheist, Nastik. But he had a big kingdom, many wives, children, lots of wealth. Had everything. And the king did not like sadhu. Oh, these people are parasites. They have nothing to do. So in this one, but the sadhu's place was just inside the kingdom, just outside, outskirts of the palaces. Every single day, the king and the minister, they would have evening walk for their health. Just like people are working in the morning, you see morning walk. Why they're taking morning walk? Some health issues. So every evening, the minister and the king would go out, and they would pass the same cottage that's beside this king's palace. The queen, king, and the minister, they would look at the sun. What is it nonsense doing here? King would ask the minister, what is doing here? You understand perfectly well, huh? So, what is this nonsense doing here? Oh, forget it, these rascals. I just know what I forget stupid books, Bhagavad Gita, about that. They have no business, sir. Huh? They just go out and bake something, they cook food and they eat something. They are just living on others' income, others' labor, parasites. Every the king and the minister go and pass some comments, say something nasty about the sadhu, and they will go away. The sadhu would listen, he could listen, and sadhu would laugh. Because he knows these rascals don't know what they are talking about. After some years, everything will be taken away, they are fool. Sadhu thinks they are fool, and they think they are fool. Janisa sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sanjami. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. What is this sadhu? What is he getting? There's few pieces of clothes that have some prasad to it and a roof to live in. People spend millions of rupees for a moment's pleasure in society. Millions of rupees for a moment's pleasure. But sadhu has nothing. But he's happy. You've seen his car? Young boys from very good background, good education, a well-to-do family, still they're living like nothing. Beggar. But they're happy. How can one be happy without anything? Because they get pleasure inside. Pleasure is not outside. Nasti buddhi rajuktasya najajuktasya bhava. Naja bhavayata samtya samtasya buddhasukha. 2nd chapter Prabhu. If you are not connected inside with me, there is no question of happiness. You will be restless. Asanta and asanta. Those who are restless, no peace, how can be they happy? Sadhu would laugh. Because he knows they are fool. They know what they're talking about, And he can claim himself a king, and he also is minister. But after some year, everything will be taken away. You will be grown, and you have to leave that position, become work the stool, you don't know where you're going. That's the what happened. That's what the future is. So in this way, just every day they will pass some nasty comments and they go away. So I would listen and learn, that's fine, that's all. One day, the king had a very, strange idea, foolish idea in his mind. Foolish, very foolish idea. He asked the minister, look, I'm giving the highest payment, big salary, but I have a job for you. Maybe you have to do something for me once. And the king had this largest king. But go find out anyone is foolish, the most foolish in my kingdom. The most foolish. The stupidest person though in my kingdom. Go find out. And you have 7 days. If you don't find out, I'll kill you. Means you have the death punishment is awaiting you. Big thunderbolt fell on the head of the minister. Now, there's no smile, no laughing, no joking. Then in the next morning, he started. He started to find out the greatest fool in the kingdom. So he passed the sadhu's cottage was right behind the right near the palace. He passed, but he was not happy. He went down, head down, completely sad. The sadhu was astonished. Every day he comes in the evening with the king, and they are very joking, laughing. But why is hanging his head down, sad? Where is he going? Sadhu was very much astonished. And the minister entered one village in that kingdom. How can you say somebody is fool? Can you say this man is fool? If you tell him in front of his face, he will slap you, beat you. Nobody, everybody thinks I'm very great. I'm learning. I'm a great learned man. And I'm very clever. Everybody thinks so. This is the very impression. The minister entered one village. He saw a person in the trees. He was sitting on a big branch and with an axe was cutting the tree in front. Same branch was cutting. They say, you rascal, you'll fall down, you'll kill me, fool. Come down, you'll fall, you'll die. The person immediately got down of the trees and beat him. You rascal, what do you say? I'm fool. I'm fool. The minister was so in this way, 2 days gone. He couldn't find a fool. He was moving from one village to another, and he could see people are doing foolish things, but they don't. If you ask them you are a fool, they will beat you. So nasty words they will pass on him. So in this way, 2 days gone. Every morning the minister will go away, then will come back in the evening. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. Then on the 7th day, the sadhu saw every single day. He went in the morning and came back in the evening. But he didn't ask anything. But last day, he couldn't tolerate. Sahab, where are you going? Every day I see you go in the morning, you come back in the evening. But why are you so sad? What's wrong? What's the matter with you? Oh, what can I say? The Raja gave me a big responsibility. He gave me 7 days to find out the stupidest person in his kingdom, but 7 days gone, I couldn't find a single person stupid. Then, suddenly this is a very small problem. Which what kind of problem? Yeah, I am the fool. I am the most foolish person here in the kingdom. Really? Yeah, no, another thing I forgot to tell you. So, the Raja also gave the minister a gold coin. A gold coin. You take this coin, when you find out somebody that is the most stupid person, and the most foolish person in our kingdom, give this presentation on behalf of me. The gold coin. Immediately. You understand the story, you have no reaction, means I think you will not become listening. Understand? Yes, that gives me enthusiasm to say, otherwise how can I say? So, Mataji, you understand? Yes, sure. Mataji, you are my inspiration. So, in this way, immediately get the minister get the sadhu the gold coin. This is the presentation from the king. You are the stupidest person in the kingdom, so I'm so happy. I've been trying it for long, for 7 days. You are right beside the king palace, but I'm looking all over the kingdom. In this way, he was very happy. Oh, the minister. At last I accomplished something. The king said, my dear King Majesty, I found it at last. It's just right behind your palace. Oh, and a sadhu. He's a fool. Do you know that? Yes. How did you know that? When I gave the presentation of the gold coin you gave me, I gave it to him. He threw it away. Can anyone see anyone so fool throwing the gold coin away? So in this way, Raja said, I knew he was the most foolish person in the world. Not in the kingdom, the whole world. If a young man chanting Hare Krishna, now you're a young man, you should work hard, you should study hard, you should have a job, you should have a wife. This is the youth, you should do that. But in the youth, you are talking Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is a fool. They are productive, useless, parasites. That's what people say. When they say us, I sometimes come across this church, this set of people, and they are past comments on me too. In my village, I was a pretty good student when at least in our village, in Orissa. They had a very great expectation this boy would do something. When I became sadhu, they speak like anything nasty. You can't just fail them. And this boy couldn't do anything. He was so many things. So, sadhu in this way, but sadhu was very clever. He took that gold coin, keep it in his pocket. One day this will be very useful. He said, boss, साथ चला गया, and Raja became old because the Prabhupada in Bhagavad Gita said, Indriya thesu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshanam. These four miseries for everybody. I mean, no matter how much money you have, how great you are, you have to grow old, and that's not very palatable. Raja became old Raja, old, and old man means lots of troubles. You have no pleasure, Mataji, getting old. Lots of diseases, my belly is not right, my eye, I can see properly, my neck pain, back pain, rheumatism, lots of things comes because in the youth and when we are so young, like small girl or something, we were a boy or young man, we did so many nonsense, so many bad habits. So many bad habits, like overeating, over-talking, somebody smoking ganja, somebody drinking. It's all bad habits when we're young and small and youth. In our youth, we did so many things. And they were just waiting when this person would get old, would catch him. So all the diseases come immediately when you get old. Raja enjoyed so many things. So when they get old, everything, then all the diseases came at once. So many doctors tried to cure him, but they failed. At last they declared this person is going to die, his days are numbered. He's going to die. The news came to Sadhu. Sadhu went to visit Radha. Came to the king. The king was in the bed, deathbed. He had many queens. They were crying. When Sadhu arrived, they fell at his feet. Oh, please save our husband. Okay, let me see your husband, what is he doing? He's in the deathbed. The Raja was on the verge of death. The sadhu came, and Raja said, Baba, हमें चल रहा हिंदी में हम चलते हैं हम हिंदी अच्छा नहीं है मेरा क्योंकि मैं ये बैठा हूँ से मैं क्या कहते हैं उसको मैं चलता हूँ बाबा मैं चलता हूँ ये that time sadhu so where are you going Raja was speechless where is he going actually just like you devotees came here people came here you know this meeting is over after some person will where will go back home. That means when you come here, you already had decided the meeting is over, I'll come home. That means your destination is always fixed, already fixed. It's over, I'll go home. But when you leave this body, where will you go? No, a completely unknown destination. Kabhu sarge, kabhu bhakta narake va, kabhu deva, kabhu daitya, kabhu dasa Prabhu. Erupi brahmanda bhramite kon bhagyavan je. Guru Krishna Prabhupada by Bhakti Ladabit. That's the need of association. And in association, you understand what's the destination. You're a big man, good businessman, lots of money, you're a boy. Many people are. I'm not just pointing at you. Everybody has. But the fool doesn't know where is he going next life. That's the trouble. I don't want to die, but I have to. He doesn't know where he's going. What's the destination? A completely unknown destination. Kabhu sarke, kabhu bhakta narake va kabhu. He can go to Indra Loka and become a small insect in the sand, in the stool. Maybe now you're in Bangalore with a good position, everything nice. Next time somebody goes to the mating attraction with small mating attraction, no, the biggest part in the Pacific Ocean, small form. So very risky in the remains part of life. But nobody cares about this. Everybody's just having their fun, having a nice life. How to become happy with sense gratification, but that's not the purpose of life. So Sadhu asked, where are you going? The Raja was speechless. Then Sadhu again started. And you have this big kingdom, so many wives, lots of women, and you work hard you work very hard to achieve these things. Want to take anything? No, you have to go alone. You have to go alone. And where are you going, you don't know. Then Sadhu asked him, who are you? The king didn't answer. He couldn't say, I'm the king. The Sadhu took the gold coin from his pocket. He had this gold coin in his pocket while he visited the king. Put it in the hand of this Raja. You are the greatest fool in the world. Because you are a great king, we don't know where we're going. And you work so hard entire life and you're taking nothing. That means you are the greatest fool. Now we are like that. We are like that Raja. A small boy studying hard for 20 years to get a job, like bank job or something. They will have a nice house, household things, wife, position. But at last you will throw away everything and go and doesn't know where to go. That's the foolish thing we do. So in the devotees association you get the goal. Where am I going? What is my destination? Irupi Brahmanda Brahmite Pūr Bhagyavan Jan. I'm talking about the association. A person who is really fortunate, you get the association of the devotees. Why? Because in the devotees association, you get the information about your goal in the next life. Irupi Brahmanda Brahmite Pūr Bhagyavan Jan Sadhu Sangye Nijatattva Avagataha. Sadhu Sangye, in the association of devotee, he gets aware of his own destination, the next life. This is the Sadhu Sangha. So, Srila Prabhupada, Acharya Vaishnava Srila Prabhupada, in 70 years he went to America. Everybody knows that. He went to America. But why? Why is 70 years old? Mataji, how old are you now? 60? 70. You see? No, that's I'm very much happy. the 70 years old Mataji. Srila Prabhupada at this age, Mataji, how difficult to come from your house to here, and so many difficulties coming up. You understand that, Aparamata. Srila Prabhupada at the age of 70 went to America because he was concerned about others, not for himself. How to save the world. Srila Prahlad Maharaj and his wife were praying to Nrsimhadev. Everybody knows about this. Prahlad Charita in 7th Canto Bhagavatam, Mataji, 7th Canto. While he was praying to Nrsimhadev, when Nrsimhadev appeared, killed the demons, then he was sitting on the demon's throne, Nrsimhadev, then Prahlad Maharaj prayed, Naivadje Paradaram Vyayavaitaranyastvadeviryagaya Namahamritamadna Chitta Socheta Tobi Mukha Cheta Saindriyartha Maya Sukhaya Bharamudvato Vimudhan. Prahlad Maharaj is talking about us. Do Nrsimhadev. Naivadje Paradaram Namahamritamadna Chitta. Nrsimhadev was sitting on the throne of Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad Maharaj saying, my dear Lord, I have no problem in the world. I have no problem. I'm very much happy. How? Prahlad Maharaj is put into so many dangers. Sarvopayana Hantapya Sambhoja Hiranyakashipu heard this. Kill him anyway, he is not my son. So many dangers. Life-threatening dangers. But Prahlad Maharaj said, I'm happy. I'm happy. Naivadvije paraduratyayavaitaranyastvadevirjagaya namahamritamadna chitta. Why you are happy? You are in great danger. No. I'm happy how? Because wherever I stay, I always think of you and your glories. That makes me happy. In the beginning I was speaking one sloka. Majjida Bhagata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Kathayantas Chamam Nityam Krishnan Vijaranam. What is the pleasure or happiness of the devotees? They just come together and talk. Just like I know something, you're talking and you're listening. And this is the greatest happiness in the world. If suppose you watch movie for 1 hour, 2 hours, you won't be that much happy. After the movie is over, you have same trouble, you're sad. But when you talk and listening about Krishna, talking about Krishna for 1 hour, 10 hours, you'll be very much happy. Then said, when I think about you, when I listen to you, then I am just drowning in the ocean of bliss. Drowning in the ocean. Nobody wants to drown in the ocean. You want to drown in the ocean? No. Terrible, that's very dangerous. But a ocean of bliss and happiness, everybody wants to do that. And drown in the ocean of happiness and bliss. But I had one trouble. But I have only one major. What's the trouble? Trouble is I'm thinking of others. Thinking of others, those who are fools, they're trying hard to be happy here. By working hard, getting money, getting wife, everything fine. But they're always frustrated. Always frustrated. So in devotees association, you get this information to how to be blissful and happy. That's what they're all looking for. Everybody's looking for it in every way they can. So in this association, especially Srila Prabhupada gave us ISKCON, International Society, Bhakti Society, Devotee Society. We get this information and also try hard to live up to that expectation of Sadhu Vaishnava. We are like, that's in the beginning I was saying, in the Kali Yuga we are all fools. We have we're just like a small boy, small little girl, small little boy. What did you do? Hey, give me some chocolate, give me some this. Very petty little things. She wants to become happy. You understand? But our father has a great expectation. Great dream, my girl will go to America, will become a great engineer, go doctor. His father has a great ambition. But a little girl, she knows nothing. So give me this toy, I will be happy. Give me this chocolate, I will be happy. keeping this movie out. No, that's very petty. So we are happy here by getting some little things, petty things. But Krishna wants to take back to Him. And how can He take us? By sadhus associates. The Mahaprabhus come, Mahaprabhu came, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His devotees came to take us back. They have no other ambition. Why is the Prabhupada 70 years old go to America for enjoyment? No. 70 years old man, what can he enjoy? Nothing. Just for us. He took, he underwent so much austerity and so much hardship for us. So we must be very grateful. We should come together and listen to Srila Prabhupada's Srila Bhagavad Gita Bhagavad. We have no, as I was talking about, in Kali Yuga we have no hope. Jnane prayasya udapasya namanta eva jivanti sanmukharitam bhavaniya vata. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Prakash Ramananda Raya. What is the best way one can advance in spiritual life? Especially in this age of Kali. Very simple thing. Jnane prayasya udapasya namanta eva. Just forget about this speculative process. Everybody is speculating. I can be happy if I get a good house. I can be happy if I get a wife. I can be happy if I get a good husband. Everybody is speculating in a different way to become happy here. Nothing else. We're just struggling for happiness. Mahaprabhu said, don't do it. Don't speculate. Don't beat the bush. Just a simple way. Jnane prayasya udapasya namanta eva. Just forget about everything. Just listen about Krishna. That makes you strong. Others association, the rickshaw Bala association, the business, they just come together and talk, nothing else. So devotees should come together and talk about Krishna. Every day they should remind. Gradually you will be purified. Gradually. Otherwise you are fool. As we were talking about, the king was fool, very much attached to kingdom, the body, the wife, children, but after some time everything gone and taken away. And everything will be taken away. Everything will be taken away from us. Our position, especially our body. We like the body, we love the body. Everybody loves his own body. That's why we give good food, good house, good bed, good medicine, good clothes. Why? Because we love our body. But this body will be taken away. You have to grow old, disfigured. Everything will go down. And then what? Death will come. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, Jahan dhana jana paribara ke hana hai kabhukara kare mitra kare apara. Jahan aaki bare chahe, tahan aaki thake hai samasta anitya vinasya. It's all temporary. All temporary. Then you will ask question, that means we should not work, we shouldn't have job, we shouldn't have family. No, that's not what he's talking about. He's saying, okay, do everything you want, but at the same time, we should pursue our spiritual goal. Otherwise, this is a simple waste of time. Family life, in that I consider, Bhagavad says, it's a highway to hell without Krishna consciousness. Family life is highway to hell without Krishna consciousness. Because the family will make you do any terrible things, all sinful activities just to satisfy themselves. At the end you will go to hell, nobody will go. You're not your child, not your wife, not your husband. Nobody will accompany you to the hell. But you will go hell. Your family life. So it's not that I should not stay with the family, I should not love. No, that's not what he said. At the same time, you should understand the wife, children, brother, mother, sister, who get this? Krishna. It's like shelter from the rain. Just like someone is moving in the on the street and heavy rain came. He took shelter under some broken house or under the tree. How long will stay there? Only to save from rain, just few 1 hour, half an hour. But that's not his home. He has a home in a different place. Similarly, the society, the family, everything is like shelter from the rain. But it's not our home. You have to leave it. Leave it. And our home is Vaikuntha. Go back home, back to God. So for the time being, to take shelter from the rain, we're here. My wife, my children, my husband, my society, my country, that's all. But at the same time, you should brush our Krishna consciousness. That's what Krishna wants, and all his devotees expects us from us. I guess you understand what I'm talking about, really? This is the devotee association. So I think you have any question or something? Maybe. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
I come from my home to listen to the class. As you told, you come from home, after listening, you go back to home. Same way, listening to all this spirituality, you come from, Gola.
Well, yeah.
Because with Lord, Sanskrit, gratification only we come to this Kali-yuga. So after this life, why I cannot go to Gola?
Think that Prabhuji asked very nice question. Maybe everybody understood what he said. Yeah. Prabhuji, please sit down. You don't have to stand. It's a punishment, not a punishment. In Odisha, when somebody is accused of, okay, stand up. That means the punishment. So you don't have to stand. So sit there, be comfortable, and listen what I'm talking about. This, he said, after you give up our body, why can't you go back to Gola? Yeah, that's what I thought. But the trouble is that we involve in karma. Karma means what? When you have karma, you have reaction. Good karma, good reaction. You know what good reaction is? In the past life, I did good karma, so I'm now rich. I'm very beautiful. I'm very educated. I come from a very well-to-do family, very rich family. Aristocratic family. That means the result of good karma. I'm so ugly, poor, fool, bad karma. Since you are doing karma, it has reactions. Why can't we go back to Vaikuntha? It's because we're doing karma. So what karma means? When you do some karma, you have reaction. Reaction means we are creating another house to go. The body is a house, the soul is living inside. You understand this? The body is a house, its soul is living inside. House, this is not a house, body is the house. Soul is living inside it. And when you do karma, you create another body to go into that body. So when in that body, we again do karma, and then you create another body. In this way, it goes on and on and on and on. And you don't let the soul go back home, that's a karma. Because if you do karma, what kind of karma? For sense gratification. Just like I like drinking wine. Okay, go ahead, drink wine. I like fish and meat. Okay, go ahead. But next life, you have to take the reaction with another body. Just like somebody likes to fly, airplane, fly. Likes to fly, somebody dive in the water, likes to swim in the water. Next life you become a fish. Very easy to swim. That means I created the tendency, the propensity I create by doing this karma, I have to get another body to fulfill that kind of desire. In this way, every life we do some kind of activities that creates another body. We don't let the soul go back home, back to Gogola Vrindavan. You understand what I'm talking about? That means sense gratification is the stumbling block, the obstacle on our paths to go back home, back to God. You understand? So, yes.
You have mentioned that unless and until we practice austerity, the knowledge will not go inside. What is the very possible austerity that we can do?
Yes, that's a nice question. Austerity, you have to do some austerity. Austerity means stop sense gratification. Just like Srila Prabhupada gave 4 austerities. Everybody should pay attention. 4 austerity. First is no meat eating. Second, no gambling. No illicit sex. And no intoxication. Other austerities you cannot perform because it's so hard, and in Kali Yuga we are very lowly, in a very lowly position. Another thing is we have don't much of time. So Srila Prabhupada, not Srila Prabhupada, is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Abhyarthita kadastasmai sthanani kalayetado द्योतपानस्त्रियसुनाचक्राधर्मचतुर्विधा पुनश्च जाचमानाय जातरूपमदात् Prabhu first and Bhagavatam. So Prabhupada didn't give this four regulative principles. Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami. So at least we follow these four regulative principles. That's the greatest authority. If you analyze this principle, it expands to, you can't even, so that means it's very difficult to, that we given only for austerity, okay, stay where you are, but don't commit sinful activities. Sinful activities, yes. Yes. It looks like it's a little bit easy. Yes, that's why, because you are, I said, looks like austerity means what? Since you are in the association, it doesn't look like that. Go out of the temple, stay there, only 5 days, you will give up everything. You understand? In this day and age, in this situation, to give up fish and meat, can you think about it? You cannot take anything, you can dream of giving up meat and fish. So difficult for an ordinary man. So, I'm saying that austerity means voluntarily taking some difficulties. Just like Ekadasi Day. We have rice, dal, fruits, vegetables, we can cook, but we don't cook. We don't eat grains. Why? Because Krishna will be happy to do this. Voluntarily I'm taking the difficulties. Voluntarily, we have everything. We have rice, dal, vegetables, we can cook and eat sumptuously, but we don't do it because Krishna will be happy if I stay without grains. That means voluntarily taking some, just like everything you can say, just like a small boy studying something, somebody preparing for medical or IIT or something. He works hard day and night. He has a nice house, a big, good family, a rich father. He can enjoy, but he doesn't do this. Taking austerity voluntarily one because I can have a great job. Similarly, in spiritual life also to go back to Godhead. We have to take some austerity. Since it is Kali-yuga, we cannot take much austerity. Srila Prabhupada, Acharya have given only 4 regulative principles. Chant Hare Krishna. And whatever you eat, and if you can enjoy something, offer to Krishna, then you can enjoy. That Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, that Purosi, that Asnasi, that Juhosi, that Asi, that Tapasyasi, that Purisha, Madhare Purna, offer to me. So very nice. Krishna consciousness is very nice. It's not actually he's right. After some like a month or 2 or 1 year, you feel like I'm enjoying. It's not out of austerity, but it's very beneficial. Your consciousness will be clear. Your family will be good health. Everything. No. That means lots of care. But in ordinary life, material life, everything is a loss. For moments of pleasure, you pay heavy price for that. So, I think I stop here. Yes.
So what if we are in that situation where we cannot get association, but we have a desire to?
Yes. Besides, not everybody has this kind of association. Because of our karma, we are thrown in different places. You understand? Like thrown by Maya. The thing is that since this kind of association we had in the past life. Oh, one thing I should remind you, this is the Prabhupada. If somebody has this kind of association, good temple, devotees, prasad, everything good, and to advance in spiritual life, and he doesn't do that, doesn't take advantage. Next life, he will cry for it. Because you will be thrown in a situation, you won't get it. So that's when past life will be that. So we'll cry, please give me that. Taktu asadharamam charanam bhujam hare bhajanna pakvota patittato jadi yatra kvabhadram अबोधमुष्य किम ओवार्थ आप्त भजतां शधर्मता. Nabari Janojatu Kakam Janabade. The same question asked Narada Muni, Vyasadeva asked in Bhagavatam. Long for it, please give me that. I know what I do. And Krishna will listen again. But when you get it, take advantage and finish this business this slide. Don't wait for the next slide. This is the word of the powerful devotees. So I think everything okay. Finished. Hare Krishna, Jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. What is this? Yes.
Just now mentioned that when we are in this body, say as per karma, we are creating another body. Karma is happening.
Yes.
But the another body, if we go to the animal body, in that animal body, is it karma acts? As per that again another body creates?
So in the animal body, there is no reaction of karma, but you don't think that you have a small karma. I told you in the beginning, Himalayas mountain, we have reaction. So just the one few years of animal life won't change that. You understand? When you get human body, we have that reaction. Himalaya type. Only you need mercy to eradicate them. You understand? In animal life, no reaction. If the dog is faithful, it cannot be unfaithful. It's programmed. But a man can be faithful and unfaithful at the same time. He has choice. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Let's be want to hear one pastime of Gautama Maharaj. At least one pastime, any one pastime.
Yes, he wants some listen to about Gurudev Gautama Maharaj. I want just a small pastime. That's it. Already time I have to go there. Lots of pastimes, like very supernatural. One day, Gurudev was in Bhubaneswar. They were very poor, but Gurudev started the ashram there. Prabhupada told him, go back to Bhubaneswar. We had a small land over there, very close to the national highway 5. Gurudev was a brahmachari. Prabhupada said, Gurudev came with some Western devotees, they also came there. But Western devotees, they always complain, no, we can't have this. This place is too out of the ways, and in the daytime, people happen to come here, there are ghosts and big scorpions and snakes, and at night you can, very difficult to stay, very austere. Gurudev said, no, I can't, because Gurudev has sent me here. Prabhupada sent me here, so I can go. You can't stay because you are brahmachari. Brahmachari shouldn't stay alone. They get this kind of, and Gurudev said, yes, you are right. Gurudev went to Mayapur, so Prabhupada was there. I sent you over there. Why are you here? They give me sannyas. The sannyasi can't stay alone. Prabhupada said, okay, I'll give you sannyas. Prabhupada gave sannyas. When Prabhupada at that place, I was in the Bhubaneswar in 1985. First I came 1985, when I was a small boy, 5 years old. The place was so out of the way, field of forest and dangerous place. No proper facility for running water. You have to draw water from the well. That's very difficult. So they had no money to bring books, and they given the specific questions. They didn't have money for printing books. After they have to go to Bhubaneswar, there's another town named Katak. So for translating from Bangla to Oriya Rāsa, Bangla Rāsa to Oriya Rāsa, those who are the disciples of Gurudev and his followers, they didn't know Bangla language. In Katak, there was not a devotee, very good scholar, very learned person, educated person. He knew Bangla. He's not a Bengali background. Gurudev used to travel all the way from the Katak to Bhubaneswar to Katak. Every month he had to go to translate the Bangla to Oriya. So what he asked one of his disciples, lady disciples, they will keep taking my blessing. Asked her, they will keep you learn Bangla. She was of course she's become more so. She was a school teacher. You learn Bangla, so we don't have to go to Calcutta. It's a bit hard struggle. We don't have to do. You learn. Devaki Mataji, she was already very old, so you know how difficult to learn something when you are old. With a small boy, small girl, easy to learn something, some language or any skill. But when you're old, very difficult. Devaki Mataji was just lying down, was just she didn't do it. She and Mom Gurudev asked her to do it. So okay, I will do it. But she would just on and on, go on, days gone, months gone, she didn't learn. One day Gurudev said, now the time we have to translate it. We will learn it. Give me a Trivas, you know, the lesson book for Oriya language, you can translate it like that, so we understand. So, it so happened, called Devaki, Gurudev said. Devaki Mataji, and his personal servant was there. Did you learn Bangla? Bengali language? She was just crying because she didn't do anything, learning not even an alphabet. Months gone. Did you learn? She was just crying. Gurudev was very furious. Then Kima Chaitanya, he asked this servant, Chaitanya Bangla Chaitanya, okay, translate it here. But he doesn't know the alphabet, how can he translate? In this way, the servant said, Gurudev, if you can become merciful to her, she can do it. Gurudev said, go away, translate tomorrow, come with the translation. And she went away and started translating. Doesn't know what the alphabet is, but started translating into Oriya language. Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim jat kripatamaham bande Sri Gurum Dinatayan. This is the power of spiritual master. Lots of pastimes are very supernatural. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare हरिनाम संकीर्तन की कीर्तन जनक शिष्य चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय। परम दयाल नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। पावन श्री गुरुदेव की जय। स्वामी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा। So starting, we missed the introduction. Now I have got the opportunity to introduce Prabhuji. We are very very fortunate, and this is like Lord's mercy only for having association of Prabhuji. We did not plan. But Lord given gift Prabhuji's association. So Prabhu name is His Grace Nāmāchārya Prabhu ki. And one more thing is Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Gaur Govindra Swami Maharaj. And Prabhu's education, he pursued education in IIT college and present 30.
I was a philosophy student, philosophy, Indian philosophy in a university.
So, and Prabhuji is a philosophy student and studied philosophy in Utkal University. And 30 years there in ISKCON movement. And doing his amazing preaching works in ISKCON Bhubaneswar and Cuttack. So we are very very fortunate to have Prabhuji's association now. So let us all chant one time Hare Krishna Maha Mantra as a gratitude token of gratitude from our hearts. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now Damodarashtakam, Damodara Arati and Damodarashtakam will be going on, and Damodarashtakam will be leading by His Grace Nāmāchārya Prabhu. So I request a proper Kirtan team be here. Please come here. Proper Kirtan team. So please come here. Hare Krishna. Hare